Hi, I'm Kim with Kimberly's Vintage Treasures. Thanks for being with me here today. Today I'm going to work on a bag, and I have a couple different choices. And it's a Kimberly's Treasures Day. So it's um, just for me or you or whoever. Anyway, so thank you for coming on. I'm going to fire up my phone here so that I can read comments. And see who's on. If it's up closer, sometimes I can't see it very well. Let's see, turn this down and go here. There we go. So thanks for joining with me today. I appreciate it. So I have two choices today for pictures or bags, and so I was hoping, I'll wait a few minutes to get people on here. I'm gonna iron this first, though. Wait, give her another one of these rolls. They come in plastic bags like this, big cellophane bags in a box, and I order them in bulk. But I just want to make sure they're tidy. I did spray it a little bit more, a little bit of water there, trying to get these wrinkles without using starch. So how is everybody today? It's been a quiet day here in Washington State. It's a little bleak outside. It's raining. Been raining today, which is watering the flowers. That's okay. That's about probably as good as I'm gonna get that. And this one I've ironed this one too. So I have the red one. So the gray one, or this purple bag, I have this picture, which I can put on there. And I thought, well, it probably goes. You can't see the bag very well. So let me push this back a bit. Can you see it now? Let's see. And I push this down. Come on. Sorry. Wiggling around here. That might be better. Okay. Let's see. Get this stuff out of the way. Let me just rearrange the furniture here so you can see. Okay. Okay, so I do have this. It's kind of a lavender bag, so I thought that this picture would go well on here. And this is something I got off of, I think I got these off of Temu or Shein, but I thought she was really pretty one. And it's kind of, tone on tone is what I'm thinking, kind of tone on tone here. We can brighten her up with some more stuff. Give her earrings and all kinds of goodies. And then the other choice is the red bag, which I have, red tote. And I have this, I can put this, the tulips on there. So those are the choices. This is bright, real bright and cheerful. I'm not sure who I got this from because it doesn't say. So I keep it in my book of, I'm not sure who it came from. And this paper is, this is rice paper or mulberry paper, because see the lines? Can you see the lines on the back? Yeah, those are little threads or fibers that go through there. So I think it's a mulberry. And then this paper is more, it's a little bit more heavy. It definitely is not mulberry. It's just a paper. So anyway, so those are my thoughts on what I should do today. So let's see. I think let me try some glasses here. Hold on here. I need to go back one here. Right on. Is there anybody on there? Nope. Nobody watching. Not yet. Well, there will be. So welcome to my live. This is Kimberly's Vintage Treasures. And if you see the red live button, I'm still active and live working on my project. If you don't, that means that I've gone for the day. So just, leave a message. And a hashtag replay. That lets me know that you were here and visiting, and I can say hello and, you know, answer any questions you might have, talk, chat, get to know you a little bit more. So, and then you get to know me. Anyway, thank you. I really appreciate everybody. I love it, you know, having, I love doing these lives. So, and this is my normal time for the week, Fridays at 4. I think I'm going to put her on there. She just seems kind of fun. Just kind of fun. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I have torn around these before and then painted, but I don't know if I want to do that on this bag. I think I'm just going to, let's see. If I have her clear up here, I can get more of her in. And this paper depicts, you know, she has lots going on in her mind because there are birds flying around. So, and she's got images of newspapers all in her head. You can see the newspapers. So she's thinking a lot. And then there's birds here and here. And maybe she's a little cuckoo. I don't know. But why not? It's this or this on the red one. This would be pretty. This would be a quick one. I like the brightness of this bag with these tulips. I have sold some of these bags with the with these prints on it at the marketplace before. People like those. They're artsy, artsy. Let's see this one. This would be really simple. It's not this one. I want to keep it kind of simple because it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. So I guess we'll do this. I'm kind of liking it. So I'm gonna do tear or fussy tear, whatever you want to call it. I like the I like having the fluffy ends of the paper showing and the mulberry, the fibers showing. Come on. The fibers are sometimes they're a little picky to get going here. Yeah, there we go. See, there's one sticking up. He didn't want that. Off. And I'm gonna take my coat off because I'm getting warm. There we go. Whoa! I swear this chair is always trying to buck me out of it. I'll be landing on my keister one of these times. So I hope everybody's got good plans for the weekend. And I hope it's going to be nice weather and, you know, whatever it is you've got planned, you're going to have fun. And I have my sister over tomorrow for a few hours to get her out and about. And she gets out and about quite a bit with a lot of her friends, but it's always nice to have her over. And she chat. Walk around, you know, whatever we can do. Okay. Let's see. This is going to get, I know that this is going to get cut down because it'll be too long. But that's all right. We'll just get on with this for right now. Our weekend, gosh, I don't know with this weather, but it was supposed to pour down torrential rain today. I have not seen it. Maybe it'll be tonight when we're all sleeping. Water the flowers. we didn't have a lot of snow this year like we usually do, so I think that any water, extra water we can get is probably a good thing. Gosh, sometimes that mulberry is a little tough. There it is. Okay, who's holding me up? See this couple of strings there sticking out? Yeah. Okay, let's snip. Snip, snip. I broke my really good, my favorite scissors. Not the best scissors, but my favorite ones that worked really well for me. It's kind of a bummer, but I think I got most of them. Okay, so we'll get this pretty thing up here. And it looks like I'm going to have to lose some of it right here. I can take some off the top too. It doesn't have to be so much. I could have cut it with scissors, you know, and then because I like to frame them with something pretty, but whatever. Let's see if we can get most of that vase in the bottom. Yeah. I'll go with those mulberries again. Mulberry fibers. Makes for nice paper though. Okay. Now I have it up here. I have the whole vase on. I just take a little bit off the bottom. So that's what we'll do. Here we go again. Keep the vase intact. I've had this I think this print was a gift with purchase. When I purchased some, I think some online stuff maybe. They sent it. I can't remember. And if I'm wrong, I apologize to the person who created it. But it's been in my stash for so long. It's like, what should I just never, I don't know. Sometimes you get inspired by things and sometimes they have to sit. But now's the time for it. It's still spring. I love tulips. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to work. That's going to work. Okay. I need my fabric page. I think I need a new jar of it. Excuse me 1 second. Let me have my back to you, but I am while I get it out. My husband was sweet enough to buy me. He bought a bunch. And what's happening here? Stay. This is a picture I'm working on. I was doing this for Painted Sky paints, and so all of this color is hers. Her paints, Painted Sky. I just am not sure what else to do on this. If I should add like a birds or something up here, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody? If you see this, let me know what you think I should do. If I should just leave it like this or continue on. Okay. Woo! I swear. I mean, I moved my whole desk so that my chair would just be on the carpet. But I really think maybe I just need to get rid of the carpet from underneath this desk because it just continuously wants to throw me. I don't care for these scissors. The other one's ready in case I need them. Okay. And a good brush. Okay, I'll set this up here. Start in the middle here. I'm going to put it down pretty thick because sometimes it just doesn't, well, let's see. Make sure I'm getting, maybe I'll just do a little at a time. It's not a little at a time, that's a lot. But I was going to do the iron method, you know, so I can get all those, make sure I have all the, everything, all the bubbles and everything out of it. That might be good right there. Sometimes that works for me and sometimes it does not. But I'm putting on a generous coat of the fabric page to get in, because I didn't get this this canvas. Sometimes if you wet them a little bit, you know, and it helps work the paint or the podge into the fibers. So did anybody watch Kathy last night with her with Chris Hunter? I missed it. I missed it last night. I don't know what I was thinking. I had you know, every once in a while you have one of those days, and I was having one yesterday. A good friend of mine is in the hospital right now. Another friend, she's in the hospital right now. So tomorrow I'm going to go see her. And then another friend of mine, we're really close. She's in New York, so I'm going to go back and see her. That's going to be a hard one. It's going to be real hard. But you got to do what you got to do, you know. I have to go see her. I have to. And she'll be mad. I don't want you to come here. I don't want you. I don't care. I don't care. We can fight about it later. But I'm going to be there for her. I'm going to be there for her as much as I can. Whether she gets mad at me or not. For going. You know, she just gets... Sometimes when people are sick, they just want to be alone. And I'm sure she's, you know, there's a lot of that happening because she's going through it. Okay. On to better things, better subjects. Well, hello there, Belladonna. How are you? How are you today? It's good to see you. Let's see. Do you recognize this? I don't know where I got this. I don't know if it's one, you know, that would go to in your repertoire or not. I thought I got it from, you know, an extra when I ordered so many from somebody, but I can't remember. It didn't have anything on it. So. I love the logos, the whole logo thing. Love it. I couldn't decide. I mean, I put down a few of them, but I was just like, wow. There's so many choices. So many choices. Can you do one each week? No, not yours? Okay. All right. So this is not part of eFlex. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. I'm going to dry that real quick. On the, whoops, the fibers in there. Set it away from the, have you ever done, Donna, have you ever done anything on slate? Because Tim gave me this really cool piece of slate. And so I was trying to think about what I want to do on there. I went through all my papers. I'm like, no, it just doesn't fit. So Number 8-1. Awesome. I remember that one. Yeah. Is that the one that had the moon? Somebody said something about a moon. I love it. And there was no loser in that stuff that you came up with. Not a one. They were all amazing choices. Or was it the half circle with the? I'll have to go back and look. Whoops. No, but it'll be interesting. Yeah, with the slate. I gotta turn on the studio manager has turned off my blower here, my heat tool. I think she's just upset because. Hi, Belinda. How are ya? Okay, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy. I think that the studio manager is a little irritated with me because I'm out of snacks. To hit Crystals. Oh, awesome. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I think I got this on just a tad bit crooked. Yep, I did. Well, I'm a little, crooked. I couldn't decide whether to do this one or this one on the bag. So I have a kind of a lavender bag that I'm going to put this one on. Yeah. Okay. My daughter's telling me that you need more bags for the market. I'll make sure this is good and down dry or something. So when I put the top coat on, it doesn't buckle. I can see that. I ironed these, and some of the wrinkles didn't want to come out. So do you have any good plans for the weekend? Like forging some jewelry with your snipping? Oh. I think that's good. All right, then I'm gonna use this. Maybe. Oh yeah, I got it. Move some things here. This one's kind of going to be kind of simple. It's a simple pretty, I think. Put that there. Closed on the weekends. Yep. Oh, man. Exciting things happening with VFlex. Having the new logo and 3 years coming up. Or 3 years. Open 3 years. I think that's so exciting. I'm excited to participate in that. Oh, look at that. Get down there. Any more of that? And I put so much of it on that fabric page. Sometimes it just doesn't, I I don't know. I have my thoughts on that. Any up here? Nope. This side? No. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm not seeing, there's a couple wrinkles, but let's see. Oops, right there. Get yourself, just lay down there. There you go. A big celebration. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I am excited. And I'm going in February, and next February, coming to Arizona for Painted Skies. They're Dory's having a retreat, so I'm hoping I get to see you. You know, if you're around, make time or whatever. I'm not sure if you know Dory, but Dory from Painted Sky. Oop. So here we are so far. I'm going to give this a dry. Looks a little wrinkly right now, but it'll be okay. This stuff dries pretty quick. That's in February, like, I think it's the 28th. It's the end of February. I didn't realize how many creators lived in Arizona. I have family that lives in over by Ahwatukee and Mesa, or what's it called? Starts with a G. Gilbert. Oh, you don't know her? Okay. She just started. She makes paints from the earth. She just started that. It's a new thing. She's brand new. Just started at the beginning of May with her paints. She's been on the book for a while, but just started with her paints. Okay. So I have this little guy right here, and you can see it's kind of has red and pink and gold and a pearl, and I'm going to cut off the thing right here. I thought maybe somewhere. Now where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So my dogs I'll put it there. Okay. I thought maybe like right here by the in between the flowers and the vase. I thought that kind of looked cool right there. So, and I want an outliner. But I wanted to keep it kind of simple. So, let's see. Odds and ends. I spilled, my, you're by Ahwatukee? Oh, good. I used to live in Arizona. It's been about, I don't know, 15 or 16 years. I wasn't there that long. Things kind of went haywire. You know how that happens. Anyway. So, yeah, my cousins live there. which is really nice. I don't know how this would look. Maybe it's too bland. Okay, get it out of there. Oh, it's double wrapped. What do you think of gold around the edge? I don't know. Is it too light? Maybe too light. I'm trying to keep it simple, but I don't have enough of these. I do have these spilled in my drawer. All these little, oh, they're everywhere. I just want to get the vacuum out and vacuum them up. That might be too bold. Maybe too heavy, too bold. Yeah. I like Ahwatukee and over there, that area. When I was there, I rented, and I wasn't familiar where you're supposed to, the good spots. And so I ended up over by the mountain, by Superstition over there. And the neighborhood I lived in was really nice, really nice. It just didn't work because it was a bad decision that time to move. Those were not feasible. Could even do, these kind of have pink, they glitter pink. So this is an option. See, it looks silver here, but it has kind of a glittery pink. That might be better. I mean, it's a little bit more brighter than that yellowy. I could cut it down too. I could make it a width of 2. Do you think that's too thick? This one's too heavy feeling. Let's see, that's the same. This is the same. I need a refill on my stuff. I need to go refill some on my trims. I'm really bummed about all those beads falling out of there. I think let's see, what else do I have? I don't have enough of, that would have been pretty, but I don't, it's not. Nope. Isn't this fun? I love this. This reminds me of, those days, back in those days, which I miss. It was I was in a troupe, and a troupe of dancers, and they were, older ladies, and anyway, I didn't dance with you know how they wear the, some of them are really skimpy. I didn't do that. I was too old and had kids, and I didn't want to. I had young, impressionable kids, so everything was covered when I danced. But I had my finger cymbals out the other day, trying to get the rhythm, and I'm telling you, that is hard. It's hard to get that going again. I don't think this is going to work because I don't have enough of that either. Getting those, yeah. You forget all that stuff. a learning curve. Or I could just leave it a rough edge. I kind of like it like this, though. Oh, Tim's home. Barking will start. Should I, maybe this is too wide and I need to make it a little more narrow. It's okay, Bruce. It's Dad. I mean, this is a really dark print, so it needs to have, I'm going to put that down. I like that. Glue. That's a good spot for that. So, try to keep it on the edges so I can put some hot glue in the center. Come on, I don't want to burn myself. Right there. Just hold it for a second. Okay. Isn't that cute? I think it's cute. Yeah, I don't know about all this. I don't know about that heavy. I think it has to be in there. What about maybe just this? Maybe just a narrow, or just do it this way. You could do the top. Did I paint that? I painted it. Which one do you think? The more thin? Let's see. Just go across the top, or should I just outline it? I wish I had more of a red or purple. I have this soft one, this soft pink, but it's not very big. That might, let's see. Maybe this. It's kind of pretty. It's kind of simple. It's not going to cover up all the edges, the rough edges, though. So maybe just... I don't know. That's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. I'm going to need pizzazz. Let's see. Put this up here. It needs a little, it needs pizzazz. Nah, this is not, that's not going to work, I don't think. Maybe I put this kind of like that. What else do I have? Not much. It's a creative funk. I think that's better than, let's see. Too bad I didn't have this in a gold. Because this is, anybody? I could put both. I could put, like, that's a thought. So string this here, which will pick up all those pinks in the flowers, make them pop. And then I could put this alongside of it on the bottom, just on the bottom. I'm spending a lot of time on this with the thinkies. I have the thinkies. I gotta think. Look here. What about Oh, there's pearls. Pink pearls. Pink pearls. That would dress it up a lot. Is that too fancy, do you think? That's a lot of... And then I have these that I haven't used yet. Maybe that. That's kind of fun. I'm having too many choices now. It's getting out of hand. So these are they're like little mirrors. No, the gold. The gold has to be something. Or the pearls, maybe. Okay. I don't know if you can hear my husband's home talking to the dog. The hooligan. I kind of like this. Pretty. I wish this would work. Maybe if it was... Okay. I'm going to have to put this down, but I wonder if I have enough. Hello? He's carrying groceries. Let's see. Do I want to outline? I'm going to go this way. Start here. I don't know what I'm doing. I got the thinky so bad today. You know what it is? I know what it is now. You like those? Which are those? Which one are those? The pearl or the rhinestones? Or the mirror? The mirrored look. I'm kind of thrown for a loop because my daughter was over moving her stuff out. So, hello there. How are ya? Do you like the pearls? I can always put those on too. Yeah, she was packing up. She was going through her closet and she had bag after bag after bag that are now in my car to drop off at the secondhand store of the clothes that don't fit and the this and that. And then she was in the bathroom and I'm like, where are you going with all the towels? I let him go. I didn't say anything. I guess she needs towels. I don't know. The other kids, I sent them out the door with stuff too. So, you're back. What'd you miss? Well, I'm trying to decide what kind of rhinestones or whatever I should put on this. So right now I've got this on, which will be fine too. But the choices are, I have this, which is a pink and pearl, and that I could put around there, or don't put anything, or I had this, but I just wasn't sure about it. It just seemed kind of thick. But I could also put that on, which is, it picks up the pinks. It has pink in it when you turn it. What else? Oh, I had the mirrored style. Oh, Donna likes the pearls. So I'll add those on too. Or I could take the rhinestones off and just... Let's see. What do I do with those? The pearls. What the heck is that? Paper stuck in there. What is... I don't know. Okay. Get it all? I'm telling you, I can't see anymore. I went to the hearing doctor, and I can still hear. I just don't hear low tones very well, which is my husband who keeps saying, because I'll say, what? Another tote bag? So I have to go see the ear, nose, and throat doctor to see why I don't hear low tones very well. But I can probably, because I wore, I wore things in my ears for work forever. So radio, I had to talk in a radio, and so that probably has something to do with it. And maybe it's selective. I told her, I said, how do you know it's not selective hearing loss? When it comes... My husband has hearing aids, and he still can't hear me, so... Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that other bag, I think, tomorrow. Uh-oh. There. Things are sticking everywhere. That's good. It's good that it's sticking. It's just... I like this T8000 too, because things, they don't come up. And it dries really quick, like on my fingers. Did I go push this? I kind of cut it off. I did. All right. Well, I'll do it to this one then too. Okay, even. Here we go. As a start with that. Go top to the top. Let's see, I need another light. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Can you guys see better? Maybe a wipey. What to do on the sides? Yeah, I do like this down. I don't want that red thread in there though. Whoa. Throwing things around. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Do you want Bruce?
He's right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to come over and say hi?
Hi.
That's my hubby. Will you check on the, please, would you check the crock pot? It might have turned itself down. It needs to be on.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy weekend, everybody. Happy weekend. I'm excited about he finally chose a house color. Too much. He said I was busy painting a quilt on the front of the house with all the colors, which I'm like, hey, you know, you have to paint the colors on the house so you know. The T8000 also doesn't have the odor as bad as the B7000, so I kind of like that too. Let's see. Turn that. That's pretty. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. On the bottom. Yeah, happy weekend. I wonder if I should just line this. Maybe do that. And then put... Well, stick with my plan here. Okay. Stick with this first. Let's see. Maybe I want this at the top. And then... Is that too heavy on the top? Too much? Too much. I'm afraid of it being too heavy up there. Too much. I like the weight of it on the bottom. And I can see that I'm going to have to go around. I'm going to have to fix this. Go around the corners. You know, they fold these in those bags, those plastic bags, and they're just crunched in there. And they're a mess trying to iron them out. Okay, get this off my table. There. This way.
You want that on high.
Probably wants dinner.
You want that on high.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, gotta put the carrots in and onion. So, yeah.
Hey.
Thank you. He came down to get the poodle, little Birdie Bruce. My poodle. He's my ride or die buddy. He was a gift from my son. Showed up one day and said, "Happy birthday!" And he had Bruce in his pocket. He was so tiny. It's a tiny little thing. And I had at that point, I had a 10-year-old Shih Tzu. His name was Oliver's. And, oh, I love my Oliver. Love my Oliver. And Bruce, boy, Oliver made him work for it, so they could be buddies. Grumpy old Ollie. He was a curmudgeon. There's just no way around it. He was a little curmudgeon. And that's okay, because I loved him anyway. And the family was used to him being a curmudgeon. I mean, he just was his personality. But he was sweet. He was a sweet curmudgeon. So he lost his sight, and it was horrible. It was a horrible thing that happened, and but I didn't realize that that could be inherent in Shih Tzus. You know, that can happen. And boy, did it. And I feel terrible that what he went through, but we loved him. I took care of him, and you know, vetted him and made sure he had everything he needed and all of it, and all of it, everything he needed. So he passed, and I was having a hard time with it. So was Bruce, poor little Bruce, my little poodle, because that was his. They were a bonded pair. So Bruce wasn't eating, and it was going on, I don't know, 4 months, and he just was not eating, and he was getting really thin, and just, I mean, we tried everything, but so we came home. We went to Arizona last May, and our nephew, said, "Oh, come and see these puppies that a friend of mine has." She, you know, yada yada yada. So we came home with the studio manager, my little doodle, and so she and Bruce, you know, they're buddies. She's kind of bossy, and he gets his knickers in a twist about that. But and she's a mini doodle. She's a mini Aussie doodle poodle, which yeah, picture that. So she's cute. She's a sweetheart. And Bruce is happy now that he has his friend. Okay, so we've got this going so far, and it doesn't look very even, just because of the tops up here. That. Don't bend. There we go. All right. It needs to sparkle a little, so I think I'm going to let that dry for a minute before I start. I may put, should I do this? Or that makes it feel, I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and look at that. He's out of the way. Grab some. Look at that. Okay. I don't know. If they had, I wish I could do stickles, but it's a bag, and that wouldn't be good. What are you doing? Are you in trouble, little lady? Huh? He gets home, she starts getting in trouble. Yeah, he has a companion dog now, and people. Yep. Yeah. We were both really, I mean, it was terrible. I was so attached to that dog. Yeah. Well, he was 18. 1 week from 18. He passed on Valentine's Day. But that's all right. He's okay. I'm gonna give this just a little bit of these. I'm just kind of. She's hiding. Are you hiding, Bree? She gets in trouble when she picks on Bruce, and it's because she has that Aussie in her, the Aussie Shepherd. And I had an Australian Shepherd, and I swore to myself, never, never will I do that again. I mean, but I lived on a farm, and she was very, very in tune to herding. and there was a farm that was below us. We lived on this ridge, and you could see the farm dogs, and you could see them herding and stuff like that. And she was really into it, and it was her breed. So this little one, I didn't realize when we were going to look at puppies was, had Australian Shepherd in her. And when the lady said, "Oh yeah, she has Australian Shepherd, but it's almost bred all the way out," and I just went, "Yeah, that doesn't happen." I'm sorry. And it's not. She she will try to herd him, and she'll turn around and stare him down to, make him stay. And she she'll go left and right on wherever he's going to herd in whatever direction. And I'm like, yeah, of all the puppies, this one didn't get bred out of her. She's and she has a blue and brown eye. They're smart, yeah. Yep. They're Oh boy, are they smart. Maya was the dog that I had that was the herding dog, and uh she she was, yeah, wicked smart. And she could give you the stink eye. She'd like what you're She'd give you the stink eye. But she was my daughter's dog when she was growing up, and I have pictures of Maya in a, dressed up, and she had all of her hair. She had ribbons everywhere from Brooklyn, putting things in her hair, giving her ponytails, and she had clear blue eyes, like the clearest blue eyes. I've never seen that before on, you know, beautiful dog. But I I ended up I've never rehomed a dog, but I got a hold of the Australian Rescue, and so many people wanted a dog that would sit by their side and be, a companion dog. And I said, she's not that dog. And you have to have a fenced yard, because um, she's going to look to herd. And so anyway, I turned down a lot of people and met with a lot of people. And finally, this gentleman came, and he had brought his um, Newfoundland with him, and I had a Newfoundland. And so he just watched her. He didn't try to pet her. He didn't. We met at a dog facility where they can, they can run. And he he just watched her and what she was doing with other dogs. And we met a few times before I agreed to let her go. But he had 5 acres, 5 acres for her to run and herd. And there was also an agility center for dogs that was pretty close to him. And so he was going to take her and see if she, if it's something that she liked, he would get her doing that. Change glasses. Hi, Buttons. How are ya? Huh? Hi. So, anyway, so she liked that the big dog, and she got along really well. And so, we did a trial thing for her to be on his property, and it was fully fenced. And then he also would walk the Cedar River. And so yeah, she ended up there, and it was better because I was moving into a condo, and she was going nuts. She was just going nuts because she couldn't run freely. And it was sad. Brooklyn, it was hi. It was sad for Brooklyn, but she understood that Maya needed more space. I mean, I felt terrible. It was a change of life situation, and yeah, change of life situation. One of those. Let's see if this will work for this. That one may be just gone. Yeah, okay. I'm not messing with that anymore. That's on the list of replace. to put, oh, look at that. It didn't, can really, here I am talking about how good this glue is. It's because this, okay. It needs, what does it need? It needs something. It doesn't need any more of this. Maybe in the water. Here's what I have so far. I've just kind of made some of them sparkly. It's kind of a simple, just a simple bag, not anything, you know, crazy. Because I can get really nutty with these things. Oh, and the bag I started on last week. Okay, so the bag that I messed up last week that I was working on. Do you guys remember this? Well, so here's my mistake. I spilled paint on it. So then I thought, well, I'll try to do like the diamond pattern or something. So I put that down and started doing it, and it looked horrible. So I just kind of went like this, and I looked back at it and I thought, I hate it. I mean, it looked fine until I did that. So I think I'm going to cut this out, and I can use this other portion of the bag. I mean, you can always make a smaller bag or whatever, but I think that I will cut this out and apply it. I brought in a couple different purses to try it on. But I think another bag. What's happening with my hat? My hair hat. There we go. My little cover for my crazy, crazy hair. You had golden retrievers? They're good companions? Yes. Oh, I love them. Yes. They're like having, the herding dogs are like having a job. Yes, they are. They sure are. Uh, she's a busy one. So I brought this purse. It's one of my old ones from work, you know. And I thought, well, it's kind of a boho type bag. Where I could put it. This side has a zipper. But then I noticed, down here, it started coming apart. So I don't know if I could fix that, you know, or just have this over it. And then I thought, well, I don't know. She needs a better bag. So I'm going to fix that. That will be posted. But I was really mad at myself because spilling the paint just really made me mad. That's all I can say is I was in love with this. I spent a lot of hours putting a lot of stuff. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's lots of bling, and I even used liquid gold and went around all the stems and everything, and went on her like her tattoo, and yeah, blinged her out. So this was a, yeah, it was a moment. I had to have a moment. I had to take a moment. You think she'd look good on that purse? I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll give it a try. I'm going to cut it out first so that you can, actually see what it looks like. But when I go to do that project, I'll just, wait for you guys. Maybe next Friday. You're back, Donna? Did you have dinner? Yeah, I did put a lot of work into that tote. A lot. Yeah. Yeah, I was mad at myself. But, things happen. Things happen. Okay, so I think I blinged out, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them I didn't touch with the, should I put some green on the stems? Let's see. Maybe. There it is. It's right there. Just kind of doing it slightly. Maybe in the center of the leaf. Okay, one more right here. I think the water, that's what it is. It needs this, maybe get anything out of this. Nope. Hello. Oh, maybe a little bit. I only need a little bit. Just a. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's do this. I'm just highlighting where the water marks are. Oh, I missed a spot, right? Oh, well, heck. Right here. Thank you, bottle, for giving me just the last little bit of your, kind of like do the water line too, but this is like a shadow back here. More? There we go. Just put it on the edge. I don't know if you could see it. I just kind of made the water sparkle a little bit. And some of that. Let's see. This is toast now. Did I mess up these? I'm going to reinforce this again. And I think I'm going to add that to this and the pearl to the back of it as well when this dries. Just so it looks like it's finished around the back. Where's my, here it is. All the glitters, it's gold. Okay, what else? I put that on there. Maybe if I put, let's see. Just a few of these. Clear off my table a little. Sorry, it's full. It starts getting full. You're in the room. Move your arms. All right, what can I put on? I want to jazz these yellow. I love yellow tulips, but they need a little something. What color is this? So I have kind of a yellow It's not really a citrine, it's a lot lighter than that. So maybe I'll try on here and see how that goes. It was crazy hair day for me, you guys, so I just plopped on a hat. Call it good and go. I washed it, and my hair is curly, so I can let it go, or I can, straighten it and fluff it. And but my daughter came over, and I got busy, and I was just like, it just is what it is. It's kind of half curly, half what. It's scary. We'll just go with that. It's just a little scary today. I think I want to do just a few. Let's do the outsides. See how that works. Come on. It makes this print brighter because the background is so dark. It's a moody picture. Oops, look, dropped it. What do I think of that? I always second guess. Always. Oh, there's more. Has anybody done the diamond art projects? Before I started this, I did those. Is Lisa on? Oh, hi, Lisa. Little Libby must have went home. Yeah, I used to do those diamond arts, and I would sit when Tim and I were watching TV, and I'd use a cookie sheet, and a cookie sheet spread out with the picture and the little stones, the diamond art. And I had magnifying glass. You have to have magnifying glass because you can't, it's hard to see. They're not made for old eyes. They're made for young eyes. But I took my brother's dog. I took a picture of my brother's dog that he had sent me, and I sent it off I found it on Facebook. They will make a picture for you with it. So I sent it off, and it came back. It turned out it took me a long time because there was like 30,000 dots. It's a big picture. So I framed it out, and it received bling on it on the outside of the frame and everything. It turned out really nice. This little dog Penny, which is really sad because she is terminal with cancer, so he's battling that right now, and it's sad when your baby's sick. I think she's 15 now, 14 or 15. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I don't like that. I don't know. Let's try if I do it this way. Just have it go up here like it's trailing up. Move this over. So my card right now is full of bags that are going to, I'm going to take to the secondhand store that Brooklyn went through all their clothing, and I mean, bag after bag after bag. I was just like, oh, you have anything left to wear? And she's like, yeah. Okay. So there's too much stuff. So right now I decided to just try and line the outline. Let's see. The top of it, I don't know, it just didn't look right. Too heavy. There. Get them before they stick all the way. Maybe just some of them. You know how you get through a project and you go, maybe not. Uh-oh. The poodle sent out an alarm. Calling for Bree. So a couple of these flowers will have the rhinestones, and then the others will just have the stickles. I like it better now, I think, that I started a little different. Maybe. I don't know. You guys will tell me. Oops. Okay. Outline this one. So we're officially empty nesters. She really needs to take her frog home. Well, it's not a frog, it's a gecko, but I call it Frogman. Like, Frogman needs to go home now. Because, I'm the one that's got to feed him. And the other day, Tim's like, why is there that thing called they eat, a cricket on the wall in our bedroom? I said, I don't know, but it needs to go bye-bye. So you go feed it to that's what they eat is crickets. They won't eat them if they're deceased. They want them, they want the live thing. Okay, I like this better now that yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I don't want to deal with those. I don't want to touch them. The little feet just, I mean, they're not hurting anything. They just, it's like having a spider crawl on you. No, thank you. I've gotten to the point now that I will, if they're, I'll get them and put them outside, but I don't want to touch them. Brooklyn doesn't care. She just sticks her hand in there and grabs whatever she's going to feed her pet. And I don't hold him either because his creepy little feet and yeah, no. I just change out his water and food and talk to him a lot. I talk to him. I'm going to turn this thing on to blow away some of this smell of the I can't stand the smell of this stuff. Gives me a headache. Okay, let's see. One more there. Okay, this do I want to do? Okay. No, I missed it. Here we go. Anybody have plans for the weekend? Fun plans? Uh, hiking? You like toads? You have toads around your house, but you don't want to touch them. Yeah. Yep. See, I'm like that. I don't mind him. I just don't want to. I don't want to pet him, and he can tell, that it makes me nervous. So I would be afraid that he would try to leap out of my hands and fall and get hurt, and then I'd feel terrible, you know. So it's just better off that I don't touch him. That's better. Okay, maybe a couple right here. Should I close it up or leave it open? Let's see. What do you think? I just do have them all a little different. I think that's pretty. There's another one, the white. Thank you. Yes. Yes, the T8000 is less stringy and it has less odor. Um, and it's, let's see, what did it say? I think I'm almost out of it. Waterproof, low odor, shock resistant, and strong toughness. Multi-purpose adhesive. It says magic glue on the European market. It's very popular. And I can't read that little tiny writing. Yeah. I mean, it works really good. Once it sticks down. Now, I was using it on these. These are down pretty good. But I will double check everything because, you want it to stay together for somebody. Here we go. You're gonna have to order some? Yeah. I know I got mine from Temu, but I know Shein has it. Um, who else? I haven't seen it in the stores yet. In fact, at Hobby Lobby, they went away with the B7000 and now they have just the 6000. I don't know why. Because I would listen to the other crafters and they were always more liked the 7000 more than the 6000, and I'm not sure why all that is, but um, I haven't used the 6000 yet. I have some, I just haven't used it yet. And then when the T8000 came, I thought, oh, I'm going to give that a try. The rhinestones are pretty. Oh, thank you. Hi, Miriam. Thank you. How are you, Miriam? I'm so glad I can see comments today because the other day I was having a hard time with that. I think it was, and I don't think it was just me. I think it was a site-wide issue because some of the other creators were talking about issues with seeing comments. Did any of you guys experience that? Oh, yeah. The fine tip is nice. Yes. I do like that. There's perks to, all of them. I got two. Where'd the other one go? Where'd you go? You here? Oh, there it is. I like the rhinestones. And it's I know when you're doing rhinestones, it's kind of if you don't mind doing it, it's kind of like therapy, therapeutic. I gave my daughter the rolling pin today that I made for her housewarming gift. And I told her, I said, now since you're the last girl leaving the house, I send my girls out. I mean, this is functional, and it's pretty, and it's also a weapon. And she's like, oh yeah. I said, yeah. So just keep that in mind if you ever need it. I don't mind her boyfriend. He's a nice kid. He's a nice guy, and he loves her. I mean, you know, he doesn't. Uh, he loves her. He seems to love her a lot. So no matter what she kind of craziness she comes up with, most guys are really attached to long hair, and she just shaved it all off, and he's fine. He shaved his head too. So okay. Okay, now where did I put that? There it is. I haven't used these yet, so that's good. And then I will probably add more stickles. It's going to need it. We like our bling, that's for sure. Bling blingaroo. Oh, you do? Oh, did you? Comments won't scroll on your laptop, but they do on your phone. Yeah. Yep. I don't know what it is. Even going back, I went back to watch Penny's her live from this morning with her grandkids. That lady, she's got the patience of Job, man. I love it. Uh, poor Penny. She's an awesome grandmother. I mean, she is just I would tell my grandkids, hey, you guys are gonna have to step out now. This isn't working. But she just, she just handles it. It was good. I liked it. Uh, anyway, so comments. I mean, I couldn't see. I put comments on there, but I was watching from. I was doing a replay. And I don't know how I missed that because I was awake. I think I was taking care of dogs. Those grandkids. Ah, Penny. I like her. I like her. One was handling the lights, and one was handling uh, comments, and then there was a discussion. They were having a very strong discussion about about it. Uh, and that Penny, she's so calm and just goes with the flow, uh, and what a she is amazing, Grandma. I feel bad though. I know she was going over to see her mama. Her mom's really sick. Okay, I missed a thing here. This has got to get fixed here. That Penny, she's amazing. She's amazing, and she does awesome work. You know, I think she was doing. I think she was doing one of yours today, Donna. I'm not so happy with that one, but I like this one. I don't know why yet, but yeah, she was working on which one was she working on? Oh, the lady. She was working on a V-Flex. You're missing your grandkid. Yeah, yeah. hmm My oldest grandson, William, when he left for college a couple years ago, and he moved to, he moved to Texas because that's where he was going to college, and I didn't realize how bad. I mean, I miss him terribly, you know. And he calls. He'll call once in a while, or he texts, you know, hey, Gran, how are you doing? That type of thing. But man, you miss him. You just miss him. In his, I called him one day. He was cooking in his. He has his an apartment he shares with other guys, and I said, "Well, what are you making?" And he was doing up. He said, "I'm making a stew," and he had all kinds of stuff in it. I mean, he had stuff in it. It was, I'm not going to, don't, are the other guys going to eat it too? He goes, oh no, they won't eat this. I thought I wouldn't eat it either, but hey, whatever he wants, you know. Uh, the grandsons. And my daughter, Jennifer, her son is just a couple years away from graduation, and then he's going to go to college, and he's already started on the college credits, so that's good. And she said today, she said, I'm already sad. I said, well, he knows where home is. He'll be back. I mean, they know there's always going to be food in the fridge. They come back. They come back. My son is back in the United States. I'm happy about that. Um, I thought I was going to get to see him again, and I didn't. His flight plan, I don't know, changed, and so um, that was a bummer, you know. But I'm glad he's back in the United States. So and I can't wait to hear about his trip if he can share it with me. If he can, if he can't, he won't. He's real good at that. These are so pretty. Yeah, good. Yeah. I always get nervous when he's, um, that war stuff just, it plays havoc on that. They're not the same. They're not the same. But I'm glad he's back. That's too big. That's a big one. I don't know how that got in there, but. Oh, thank you, Miriam. Oh, I love that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Sorry, my head is down doing this. Um, oh, thank you, Belinda. I will. I will. He's he's a nice man. Uh, yeah, nice guy. I think so anyway, but now he grows out his beard, when he's uh the baby face. It always gets me. I don't know. I'm used to the beard, but when he's going off to do something, sometimes the beard stays on though. So when I saw him before he flew, the beard was there, and I thought for sure he'd be baby face, but mm-mm. Big guy. I'm part of that. He calls me one of the midget monsters. My aunts, my mother was one of the tallest of the sisters. There was six of them, and they were all under 5 feet, but my mom was 5'2 3/4", so she was a tall one, and we'd all get together, and so I wasn't as tall as my mom, but um, I'm just now under 5'2". That's what the doctor said. But anyway, those women would get together and cause oh, and they didn't realize it, but they were stinkers. Oh, they were stinkers. He called them the midget monsters. What are you little midget monsters up to now? My aunt would just grin, just grin. I miss those ladies. I'll tell you, I miss them a lot. That's too big. Where's a small one? Here we go. Do I have a stray? There is. Okay, let me push that over. Um, did everybody have their dinner? What time is it? Okay, I'm just going to go till 6, just 15 more minutes, and then I can finish the rest of this. You don't have to sit and watch me do all this stuff. That way people can, it's getting late, I know, back east. gonna have these stuck everywhere. Well, they can stick on my nails. That's it. Too big. That one's too big. Off you go. Whoop. Somehow the big ones got mixed in with the smaller ones. I don't know. It's a surprise. That's kind of weird looking. That just kind of weird. That's just, no, I don't. That's just not going to work. I need to do, maybe open that up. Here we go. Come on. I have to figure out what to make for dinner. I had put a pot roast in, but it was pretty good size, so it's not. I had it slow cooking, and it's just not done yet. It's not gonna be ready for dinner. And I was late putting it in, so there's that too. Shameful. I know what it is. It needs to come up here, not down there. Okay. Farther up. What if I kind of make it like this? Okay. Farther up. So it might be toasted cheese. Which today with the weather the way it is, I hope the sun comes back out tomorrow. It was so beautiful yesterday. Oh, and the day before. Okay. I don't care. No, this has got to go down. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking. It must be time for a break. What is that in there? That's not going to work. I'm trying to have it so it's just not, things aren't completely straight. It's a tulip. They don't, there we go. Come on, off my finger. There we go. He's stuck. Okay. I don't know about that. Is it because there's not a something? Maybe I need one going up here. A line. Anyway. Yeah, it needs a line. Those are pretty. Those make it really pretty. So I think I will stop here with it so that, you guys aren't here till late at night. I'm not going to get any paint near this one. But I am going to get that next week. I think is when we'll do the hippie chick on the, where'd she go? Miss Hippie Chick is going to get moved to a bag that doesn't look like this. Yeah. She needs a boho bag. So, yeah, I love her. So this one, yeah, I will finish bedazzling these because I think it needs it. And then maybe something here. It just doesn't, you know it when you know it. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Belladonna and Belinda and Miriam, if you're still there. So I will see you guys. I'm back here on Monday for VFlex with Belladonna Lily. It's always a happy spot at 3 p.m. I get really excited about that. So I was telling Donna that my husband gave me this piece of slate that I don't know what I want to do with, but I ordered some prints. So here's the slate. So I'm going to do something with this. It has to go this way because it hangs. See the holes? And I don't know where he got these, but he got them from somebody. So I need to do something with that. So yeah, you guys have a nice weekend. Thanks for joining me. I love it. I appreciate you being here and sticking with me through my project. I'm going to make sure that everything is really secured down and go back over it and do some more. But anyway, so I will see you Monday, 3 o'clock, and Tuesday at 5, and Fridays at 4. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you Monday.